Usually, you get the Mickey Mutineers podcast, where we talk everything Disney. But sometimes... you get the Mutineer Disaster Hour, where we talk everything else. It's like Duck Duck Goose with shitty podcasts. And tonight... just kidding, that's the wrong show. I just wanted to see what Josh would do. We don't start this show like that.
Josh is like, I did nothing.
Yeah, I didn't get notes, so I'm not reading notes.
Josh, I'm giving you the night off. You've earned it, sir. So anyway, Tim, me and you are going to have to work double time for half the pay.
That's what I'm doing right now.
That's just a normal job.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now I'm sad. You've started this on a downer. But I'm going to bring it back up.
Oh,
I'm going to see that
damn
coffee
you.
mug you have.
What?
Let me see that coffee mug.
It's Yoda.
I thought it was a Haunted Mansion one.
No, it's just Yoda. Oh, Ryan won't be joining us because he's playing Dark Souls 3, which is very well.
That is.
It's a video game. It's the sequel to Dark Souls 2.
And Dark Souls 2 is the sequel to Dark Souls 1.
So is Dark Souls 3 the prequel to Dark Souls 4?
Yeah.
Or Dark Souls 1 the remake?
Both is accurate.
Dark Souls 4 is the gritty reboot. Wait,
okay.
A Dark Souls gritty reboot would just be like
Dark
Ash.
Souls.
Darker Souls.
You're just a pile of ash floating around. This is great.
This is dark as hell.
I started playing
With yourself.
Stray.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That I've not played that. I haven't played a new game for a while, actually.
I've been playing Cyberpunk.
How is that?
It's amazing.
I have that.
You should probably play it.
Well, here's
Did
the thing.
they get all the glitches glitched out of it?
I haven't had one glitch yet in mine.
Because, yeah, I bought it on release day, and it was damn near unplayable. I was like, this is stupid as shit. And I gave up, and I never went back.
Well, they have a patch, like a whole bunch of them.
Oh. I should try that again then.
The story is great. So far, I love it. I still don't understand why I had to make my penis size choice, but all right.
Did you go small, medium, or large?
Oh, I went small.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. Disappoint the hell out of those cyber ladies.
Funny thing is, Tim's character is a female.
Yeah. No.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's
I'm a grower, not a shower.
This is a weird way to start off our part 1 Halloween special.
Oh man, I have.
But is it though?
No. What, Tim?
I have some reports to make later.
Some reports?
Now
Hold on.
about Horror Nights and the Nightfall here in Tucson at Old Tucson Studios.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate you for being the first person to actually be able to talk about Horror Nights this year. I mean, Jordan and Jillian, bless their hearts, they tried, but there was a thing.
What happened?
Yeah, that's just a shitty excuse.
I don't know, some hurricane.
Oh yeah.
Some guy named Ian.
Just went through Orlando.
Just wrecking everything.
Yeah, a guy named Ian just fucking blew through Orlando like a goddamn hurricane.
Banana. Anyway, it's the best I can do without getting a copyright strike.
Stupid boomers.
So Tim actually successfully went to Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood.
It's
a good one.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Why are you in a prison hallway?
It's not prison. It's just a.
Don't drop your soap.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Tim.
You're kicking it home.
I'm in this long hallway, so I can go back there and get a running start.
Backwards?
What? I don't know.
I literally just tried to look around Jake's head. That didn't work.
There you go. You know what the best part is? I put a green shirt behind me. So it's acting like a green screen. And it's working pretty well.
Nice. Wait, turn off the hallway. I want to see this green shirt.
Turn off the hallway? Okay. I hope everyone's ready for this behind the scenes look. Technology.
I thought you like pin it to your wall or something, but no, it's just on your chair.
Hey, look.
The fuck? It's funny because I've got an actual green screen. It's a pain in the ass to set up, so I never use it.
Just drape it over your chair. What is
What
that?
the fuck's it gonna do? You see my chair?
Where's your chair?
Are you sitting on a ball?
Under me. That's what that pinch was.
You're sitting.
I'm on one of those exercise balls. You know what I meant? Dang it!
Wait a minute, Tim, are you on a chair?
I mean, I'm
am the
on
chair.
a chair. Where's my chair? There's my chair.
Oh, yeah. Green screen's not gonna do shit for that. I need to get you like one of those, just those ones that hook to the chair and just.
Well, I could set my green screen up. It's just I was at this whole satanic temple meeting.
I could attempt to be a team player on the podcast, but also it's a podcast.
Yeah, I know. Why were you using green screens for radio?
For the Mickey Mutineers show.
Did you know in space nobody can hear you not giving a fuck?
That happens on Earth too.
I'm very good at not hearing that at all.
Oh, hey, here's my green screen.
There you go. Just put that behind your head.
Josh, did you get mugged?
He did. He just did. Right in front of us.
The podcast listener just sitting here going, I don't know what's going on. Hey, podcast listener.
What the fuck am I going to do with all these props now? As I pull out my badge and flash it.
Oh, are you an honorary cop too?
No, I'm a con man. No, not con man. Convict.
Hey,
Wait, I was never convicted. I'm in limbo. I'm in judiciary limbo.
I'm not very good at limbo.
There's my limbo bar. It's got shit hanging from it. See it? There it is.
I practice limbo all the time.
this is radio.
Sir, this is a Wednesday. Fuck it.
Ryan says, I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights on Thursday. Well, Ryan,
Hurricane Jackson's coming through. Sorry.
There's another hurricane? No one's allowed to go to Florida Halloween Horror Nights.
Wait, maybe it was Hurricane Jeff. It started with a J.
Hurricane Steve.
That's like way down the list. It's alphabetical order.
Okay, I was like, is J after I? It is.
Did you have to think about that?
For quite a while.
I saw you counting fingers.
A, B. 7.
Did I catch a niner in there?
A, B, D, D. Sorry, I watched Gremlins 2 over the weekend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a great movie.
It's so much better than the first.
Oh, man. I watched Werewolf by Midnight.
You watched
That was great, wasn't it? Yeah, Werewolf by
Yeah.
Midnight. Or Werewolf at Midnight? No, I think you got it right the first time.
Werewolf by Night.
Well, it's
Werewolf
night.
by
We
Moonlight?
were almost there.
Werewolf by Moonlight sounds like a romance movie.
Or just a regular
This was
werewolf.
not one of those, though.
It was so good.
It was super good. I liked it. Josh, did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. It was fucking amazing.
Can we talk about it for a second?
I loved
Yes.
Man Thing.
Man Thing was the best.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What was his name? Ted?
Ted.
Yeah.
Ted was awesome.
Apparently, that's really his name too.
Yeah.
Like I went and looked that up. I was like, oh, that really is his name. That wasn't just a.
So the werewolf guy, what was his name? Jack?
I don't remember. I just remember
Jeff.
Ted.
Anyways, he was Hector in Coco, which was funny because he also looked like Hector in Coco if Hector wasn't a skeleton.
Huge distinction there. But also, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got this thing where I gotta look up who the fuck's in movies I've never seen before. Like, who's this fool?
There's a thing when you're watching something on Amazon Prime, all you got to do is pause it and it'll tell you who they are and you can go from there.
I know that's what got me started on all that shit was Amazon Prime's X-ray feature.
Yeah, it's dangerous because then you forget about the rest of the movie.
Just start going down that rabbit hole.
I start going down Wikipedia and you know who the person's last 5 marriages were to.
That's a terrier.
Oh yeah,
Ryan.
Yeah, Jack Russell. Yeah, the dog.
Wait, was the character named Jack Russell or was the actor named Jack Russell? The character. Yeah, he turns into a little adorable werewolf.
That would have been even funnier.
Has a paw print over his eye, goes on adventures.
Okay, back to the movie. The practical effects, like the fucking the corpse talking.
That was awesome.
Can I point out? I found this hilarious, but Marvel over here making better Universal monster movies than Universal can make.
And you know, it's funny. Before my Satanic Temple meeting started, we were talking about that, and someone else pointed that out.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. Were you in my meeting, Jake?
No. Maybe.
He's just over in the corner, like listening in.
I don't want to talk about my addiction. I do. It's chocolate-covered gummy bears.
At least it's not gummy-covered chocolate bears.
What's wrong with you? Jillian, don't make fun of my addiction. It's real. She said that sounds disgusting. Maybe she didn't know what Josh said. I'm going to go with that. Yeah, Josh, what you said is disgusting.
Chocolate covered.
And Josh, you should get help.
That's why I'm going to the Satanist Anonymous.
Gummy covered chocolate bears.
Hold on. Why is it that when you flip those like that, like gummy covered things sound awful? Anything. Just like, oh, this is covered in gummy.
Yeah, I don't want that. I will take that chocolate covered gummy though.
Yeah, you put the gummy on the inside, we got a deal. Anyway, everybody check your Halloween candy this year for gummy covered things. Open up my Twix bar, somebody slipped a gummy over it.
God, stop it.
It's a condom.
That'd be a gummy.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Josh asked us to stop. Ryan says these Disney reboots are getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Ryan, it's all about finding that balance. Did you know you can say that phrase for anything and people disagree with you?
What is it?
It's all about finding that balance.
I'm saying that tomorrow in my meetings.
Yeah, try it. Josh, Satanic Temple meeting next time. They're like going on and on about
balance, boys.
Oh, I'm court ordered to go to at least 2 a week.
like they're talking about abstaining from your addictions, and you're like, it's all about finding that balance. Okay, maybe Josh shouldn't say it.
Yeah, maybe we should pass on that. Oh, so on my Satanic Temple, the steps, at the end of each step, there's an activity.
Like a dot?
Yeah, kind of.
He made a Thanksgiving turkey hand.
So the activity at the end of the first one, you basically get you write your addiction that you want to get away from on a piece of paper, put it on a plate, and melt a candle over the paper, then you break the fucking plate.
Opa!
Yeah, I got my plate.
So you didn't break it.
No, yeah,
Wow,
I
you
haven't
suck.
finished it.
Oh.
It's there it is. Where's my camera? Fuck.
I think we've all, we got it.
No. So I'm gonna. That's my plate. I'm gonna break. I'm so happy. I'm gonna break a plate with a castle on it.
Watch it. Could you not break it right now, or
I'm just putting it back in its own place.
it's very loud?
I'm putting it back.
You know what? Don't ever bring that out again.
Let me put my pants back on.
Good.
Gummy covered.
Oh, Tim's not seen my freaking
Penis?
No.
no, my breakaway shorts.
Oh, thank goodness. I had 3 possibilities of what you were going to say, and it wasn't any of those, and I'm relieved.
Was one of them my ass?
Yes, that was actually number 2.
Yeah, Tim's definitely seen my ass.
That's number 2. I've seen all of your asses. We were brothers. Our brothers.
Like, wait, what happened?
This is
a family
weird
show.
shit.
Don't worry.
It was a family show.
Yeah. Apparently, we've been divorced.
The documents are coming.
We've annulled our kinship.
I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
What is that called when you leave your family?
Going for groceries.
Cigs and milk. Ryan says, I need a zip cargo shorts emoji in chat.
Do they have that? I don't know.
Well, on Twitch, you can make anything. But I
This
don't
is
know
streamer.
how. Wait a minute. I'll get my graphic designer on it. The one who does all of our graphics. Jillian.
Jillian.
Wait, what?
She already hung
I
up.
thought she just pays for them.
So,
Oh, anyway.
I will talk about Nightfall real quick.
All right, let's hear it. It's Halloween time.
So in Tucson, there
Fun.
is the old Tucson movie studios where they have filmed lots of classic westerns. Such Josh doesn't give a shit apparently.
Just leaves.
He just walks away. Fuck this, I'm out.
Tim's talking.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Can I pause for a second? I should point out that Jordan's not here.
You
But he
did
will be.
twice already.
Oh, okay. Go.
Kind
Tim.
of starting to make me feel bad. Tim's here. Jordan's not. You can skip this episode.
They're the same person.
So it's old Tucson Studios. Three Amigos was filmed there, which is one of the best movies ever made. But anyway, usually they have this thing during.
I can hear you. I'm just getting ice cream.
It's called
You know the
Nightfall.
podcast?
And
All right, what's Nightfall?
previous years, like you go through and there's like typical Halloween stuff where there's the monsters and the chainsaw people just walking the streets chasing stupid people around who are afraid of chainsaws. And plus like several haunted houses that they set up, which some of them were good and some of them were not in past years. This year, the haunted houses weren't that great because they made it kind of a more of a family thing. But what was great is that it was all interactive. Everything.
Wait, how?
All the characters, there was a story that went along with it, and you had to figure out like who the bad person was in the town, and you got to talk to everything. I literally felt like I walked right into Red Dead Redemption.
Buddy, you were LARPing. I don't mean that in a condescending way. I'm excited about it.
No, and I talked with my Western accent the entire night.
Wait, you showed up as Calico Tim?
Oh my god, it was awesome. Like the town drunk was my favorite character. He was telling us a story about
That guy told you not to tell anybody where I was.
It's all about finding that balance.
and he was talking about like the dream. He had this dream, and in his dream there was a headless horseman riding towards him, and it scared him to death. And I was like, Jeff, he's right behind you, partner. And he like turns around, and I was like, just joking. Well, now I gotta go get on my horse. But the whole night, it was fantastic. And I found out who the killer was before the final show and all this stuff. And it turns out it was a pretty fucked up cult.
Really?
Not family friendly.
Like, what they do?
Sacrificed lots of people.
like guests at the thing? Did people really die?
No, but
Did you have to sign
it was fun.
a waiver?
The whole interaction part was really fun to do. Like, I mean, I could understand how people were like, it was stupid. I'm like, well, did you talk to anybody? Because that was pretty damn fun.
Yeah.
And there was vampires. Like, people, like, you find out that they're vampires and they would show you their vampire teeth. And I'd be like, if you bite me, I'm going to punch you in the neck. Repeatedly.
That's just tenderizing it for them, Tim. Don't do that.
I'm not going to punch myself in the neck.
No. Oh, right.
Why would I do that?
Huh.
But it was awesome.
That's cool. There's a whole theme park like that here in Utah called Evermore.
Oh, really?
And but it's more old-timey Dungeons and Dragons style. I've never been, but I've always wanted to. But yeah, it's like that.
Where in Utah? Because that's a pretty big state.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's up by Salt Lake. So
That's
nowhere
only
near
a
me.
6-hour drive.
Yeah.
So then it's Nevermore.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
But I just went to their website. Oh, they do Halloween stuff.
He said doo-doo. Hey, you know what I don't understand?
What?
So Universal Studios Orlando for the Horror Nights has more mazes and everything, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Nobody has been to it.
Well, yes, not on this show.
Well, but Hollywood has an escalator bill.
It's true.
Florida is all flat. There's no hills.
No, Hollywood.
Yeah, but why is that better than? Oh, I see where you're going with this.
They had to charge more money to pay for the escalators.
Electricity. Yeah, it was funny because like the first part of the day, same when you and I went, how they shut down half of them.
Yeah.
And then at night during the Horror Nights, they're all going.
Who was it that when we all went, someone decided they're like, I'm going to take the stairs. And then
Dude,
they regret it.
I'll tell you who it wasn't. It wasn't me.
I've taken the stairs up a bunch of times. I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
I'm also a glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
think it
also
was your
why I'm
son,
here.
Tim. I think it was Dustin. He's like, I'm going to take the stairs. And then like halfway up, like,
Dustin.
I'm not going to take the stairs anymore. This is a dumb idea.
And he went up the small one. No.
Ryan says, yeah, but Hollywood has the Nope walkthrough set.
So that was like the coolest thing ever.
With Gordy meet and greet.
Yep.
Man, I love Nope. Nope
And
was such a
Taco
good
Tim.
movie. And what?
And
That's
Tim.
That's the Skinwalker Ranch one, right?
Like I can't. You haven't seen it. I can't really like answer that question without giving anything away.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
sure it.
It's
you
a ranch.
really should watch that movie.
It's so good. It is so good.
But dude, like that. So during the tram tour during the day, you drive through it.
And
Like they put like now they have like really awesome speakers in the trams, and while you're driving through it, the little air things are doing their wavy thing, and then all of a sudden you see them just go, and you're like, oh god.
Oh, that's
And
not
then
good.
you hear it just come up behind you, like click, 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 that weird noise that it makes. And it's like right above you, and you're just like, this is cool.
Whoa.
And then at nighttime, they had the us people walking around inside that part. And same thing, the wavy things are all waving and stuff. And then you hear the noise and the fan things shut off. And then all the us people like stopped and they were like all staring up at the sky, like super still. And you're like, that's kind of creepy. And then when it passed, they all came back to.
That's cool. So that was part of the Terror Tram, right?
Yeah, but the first part of the Terror Tram was dumb as hell.
It was about the same as last year's.
About the same. Last year, you had a little bit more turns in front of the Bates Motel. This year, you just kind of went around in a square, and for some reason, like they had this stupid story about a clown that was trying to murder everybody now. That used to be a Hollywood actor guy or whatever, and the clowns don't scare me. Oh, it's showbiz. Yeah,
That's how I do it in Hollywood. Wait, it's true.
But that part was dumb. Like the whole story to get there was stupid, and then like last year was the story to get to the purge part was fun, and it was you saw the girl with the baby like for real out there and stuff. That was cool. This year, like the clown story it was like they were just like, well, we got to do something, boys. Let's rush this thing.
Which is stupid because they have the us idea. Just put those people out there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like this part was stupid. Anyway, so you're walking around the base motel, and for no fucking reason at all, right in the middle where you're walking around, there's a stupid guy in a fucking skeleton outfit DJing music out there.
In front of the Bates Motel?
Yeah, so like you're walking alongside of the inside of the Bates Motel, and he's facing the Bates Motel, doing this DJ thing.
The motel part. I'm thinking the house.
Yeah, not the house. The motel part. But there was something really funny in the motel part. They had the shadow characters behind the windows, you know?
Yeah.
One of them looked just like an outline of Cinderella, just getting axed.
Whoa.
That cracked me up. So you walk up by the Bates Motel, and I didn't know what to expect on this part, but it was called Cat Alley. And they had these people with really shitty cat masks on, like on a fence trying to claw at you.
Oh, that makes way more sense because I asked your son what his least favorite one was, and he's like, oh no, there's this maze with these cat people. I was like, what the hell maze with cat people? I'm going through the mazes. I'm like, no, there's not.
It was really dumb. Like I was super, like I was like, Calvin could have totally came through this part easy. Like the masks weren't scary at all. They were like not even like good masks. It looked like they're just like all the plastic Halloween masks that we used to get as kids with cats. It was so bad. That part was retarded. But walking through the Nope set was pretty sick at night. Probably one of the coolest things that was there is that they had what are the evil wizards called in Harry Potter?
The Death Eaters.
Yeah, they had the Death Eaters walking around for the first time ever in the Harry Potter area. But there's two ways to go around. Jake, you know this. You can go through the main part, and then there's that little side alley that you can also walk through. That's a little less wide. And like there's never anybody. Anyway, so that part was open, and there was a whole bunch of fog, like a whole bunch of fog, and it was with the green light shining through it, you know?
Yeah.
And right before we got to it, we were the only ones walking through at that point. And there was a Death Eater kind of like pointing at us, or pointing at Audrey because she was in her Hufflepuff costume. And I just blurted out, I was like, Avada! And he like looked at Audrey, and then he took his wand and like did the throat slit thing with his wand, and I was like, oh my god. That was So then we start walking through the fog, and you can't see anything. It was so thick. And then all of a sudden you have like Death Eaters popping out at certain points, like just out of nowhere, like, rah, you're like, this is kind of scary. And it was not even a haunted house. It was just this walkthrough.
Scarier than the cat people?
Oh yeah, the cat people were lame. I don't want to ruin it for you though. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to ruin it.
Well, here's the thing. Ryan says, but if James Corden's cat's character was there,
that would have been terrifying.
If any of the cat's characters were there. You're not going to ruin it for me because I feel like listening to it is one thing, but actually being there for it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Tell me, people jump out and scare you?
The one thing I really think they missed this year was previous years when you're walking through the mazes, because they do it in a long line of people. They have to, and I get that.
Yeah.
But like this year, like the people jumping out through the walls and stuff was happening like right when you're about to turn a corner. So you can see them jumping out of the wall right behind the dividers that they usually have you walk through. Oh, yeah. And I was like, what? You couldn't just wait like 3 more feet to the left so that we wouldn't see that the scare was coming? Like,
I see stuff like that I need to take note of because I don't know. I feel like last year when I went, they had their timing down, and I don't know if
the timing was down. But this year the timing fell off.
But you also went really early in the season.
But last year I vividly remember that the jump scares weren't like right behind those dividers. Yeah. But this year it was. And I think they did that just to make like more room maybe, but the timing was so off that it wasn't. Now that was only on a few of them. Like the weekend one wasn't my favorite. It was one of my least favorites actually. But it did have some cool things in it. Like there's a really freaking awesome mirror maze inside.
Ooh, I like that.
Which was pretty badass looking. Yeah, it looked incredible. what I did appreciate about that is that the makeup work was really well done. And just the whole story though didn't make like it wasn't scary. Like, oh, The Weeknd, he's not scary.
I really like the Blinding Lights song a lot. I feel like if I can just go through
Okay. So we are talking about the band then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like every year they give a musician a maze. Like last year.
What was it last year?
Well, there's technically two because there was. Wait, there wasn't a Rob Zombie maze last year, was there?
No, there wasn't.
But Slash did the Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, that one wasn't. I didn't think that one was very good.
And that was like my favorite one last year.
I mean,
I'm dying.
Rob Zombie kind of, does Halloween-y type shit anyhow. So
Yeah, well, the year before it was The House of a Thousand Corpses. So
Oh yeah.
that was really good. That was a really good one.
So the Weeknd one was. Like I said, there were some really fun parts in it. Really cool things to see. Of course, you got the Killer Clowns. That one was it's just super fun to walk through.
I love how bright that one is.
Oh, I love it. It's funny. It's quirky. That one's fun. And then they had, what was the third one down there? It was the Dracula versus Mummy versus.
Oh, the Legends Collide.
It should have just been Dracula. Because I swear to God, like he had like the longest part in there, and I was like, "Is there like a mummy in here somewhere?" And the werewolf, where's he? Every corner, like there's a vampire. There's a vampire. Like, whoa! But that one, they did a really good job. Like that one looked really good.
Good.
So then you venture up. I think there was only 3 down there. I'm missing one. 3, 1. So there was at the very top. It was that one. Oh yeah, okay. So I got it. I got my bearings now. So then after that, we went up to the tram. Told you about that already.
Yeah.
Then after the tram ride, we walked through the Harry Potter area. Went right into the Scarecrow, the Reapening.
Oh, how was that?
I won't tell you anything about it because that was one of my favorite ones, and it was frightening as shit.
And that's an original.
He won't tell you anything about it because he closed his eyes and ran through.
There were some very angry people.
That's what Chloe does.
Dude, there was this outhouse that was opened up inside of there, and Dustin was like, "Hey, he's like, hey, Dad, go look in that outhouse." So I walked over there and looked, and then water from the outhouse like popped up, burbled up, and hit me in the face. I was like, "God, bleh!"
That happened to me last year in The Exorcist. The little girl puked in my face.
Oh yeah, I got that too.
Oh man, at least it wasn't fucking gummy covered chocolate bears.
That would have been awesome. And I'm like, I don't want these. Chocolate covered gummy bears. But I do want to talk about the Reapening though, because that one was like, dude, that one was very well done.
It's cool because like usually the original ones are kind of lower tier than the movie based ones.
Yeah, but that one was that like the whole there was some dress up mannequins in there that had like corn on the cobs through their necks, like right here, eyeballs missing, and you're like, it was gruesome.
Wow.
And then after that we went over to the Halloween one, and that one was, I feel like they took a lot of the stuff from last year's Halloween one and just threw it into this one.
Well, I feel like that's Halloween movies.
Yeah. But there was one really freaking cool room in there, and you walk in, and there's just like, it looked, there wasn't this many, but it looked like there was just hundreds of Michael Myers just standing in a room. And you're like, oh, some of these fuckers are real.
I mean, that'll happen.
Ryan says off topic, but that is the nicest Best Western hotel room I've ever seen, Tim. But okay, so I watched all the movie-based movies for this year. And
all the movie-based movies? Good.
I mean, for the houses that...
Well done, Jake.
I watched the movies. And
I watched the movies with the movies. It was great.
Anyway, so I watched Halloween.
Movies that are based on other movies. And
Josh, breathe. Take a breath, buddy. And so I watched Halloween, the first one, for the first time ever.
Yeah.
I fucking hated it.
Is that
It's
the
not
Jamie Lee
good.
Curtis one?
Yeah, well, they're all Jamie Lee Curtis ones.
Is that before Michael Myers found his mask?
No, you're thinking of Jason. He's had the Captain Kirk mask the whole time, but like it was so slow and so boring and not even scary.
Well,
I was like,
and I guess that's my problem with the Halloween ones. Like that stuff, slasher things don't scare me because I'm just like I would just literally punch the guy in the nuts and then run.
Yeah, that's
They
why
actually-
you could never get into Nightmare on Elm Street. It's like, well, why don't you just wake up? If I was dreaming something like that, I would wake up.
Yeah,
Ryan, I don't know who Corey Cunningham is.
he's a pro wrestler.
Oh.
I don't know. I just made that up.
I like it.
Oh.
It sounds like a NASCAR driver.
So then after Halloween, we walked over to it was my favorite one of the night. And folks, I am talking about La Llorona.
Like the song from Coco.
Yeah, sure. That one was scary and messed up and just awful to walk through in a good way.
That's another original, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a La Llorona movie, but I think
It didn't follow the movie. But
Okay, good.
so you know the legend.
Yeah.
She
The lady.
kills children,
Yeah.
drowns them, other things. So you're the first area you walk into, you're in this old Mexican chapel, and there's candle lights going everywhere, but there's these people who are sitting in the pews that look like old ladies, all in a black dress with the black veils over their faces, so you can't see their faces, but you can see gray skin. And there's like several of them sitting in there, just holding very still. And I'm like, God damn it, I know one of these are real too. And then Audrey starts talking to me. And while I'm talking to my daughter, I turned back around, and one of them had stood up and like gotten right behind me. So when I turned back around, their face was right here. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ!
In a church, Tim?
In a church.
In a church?
And I was like, I'm sorry, God. No. So then we start walking further into this maze, and at one point you go over this bridge, and there's water there, but there's like children.
Wait, where was there a bridge with water in a church?
It was after you leave the church and go into this other area. But there was like dead children like floating in the water, and you're like, what the fuck?
Wasn't that a scene on Grumpy Old Men?
No. So anyway.
So
then you start walking further in
floating
there.
in the river, but you're the only one I want out on my wall.
And there was like legit, like really great timing jump scares in that one. Like they had that one down. Like I got jump scared so many times. And then you're inside of this house, and at one point there's this gigantic La Llorona coming out of the ceiling, like a huge one, and it's right over the child's bed, and she has the child in her mouth, and is like chomping on it, and there's blood everywhere, and the kid's feet is kicking, and you can hear it screaming. I was like, this is really fucked up. This is it's like Universal hates children.
Well, I mean, do you blame them?
But and then we walked over to
Wait, what? Blacked out. What happened?
yeah. So after that, we walked over to the haunted hotel where they usually have The Walking Dead, but they changed it into the haunted hotel.
Uh-huh.
And that was probably my second least favorite one because that one wasn't scary at all. But there was something messed up in there, and I'll talk about that now. So we're following this black family, and they were great. They were hilarious, and they were getting jump scared and stuff. And I was just like, well, this is like you saw it coming a mile away, kind of a thing, you know?
Yeah.
And at one point, all of a sudden, we're not in the hotel anymore. We're walking into what looks like a dungeon, and on the wall, there's all these white robes.
Oh, the hell?
And I'm right behind this black family. And this dad is like, what the fuck is going on here?
And nothing scary happened in that room at all.
No, there was just white robes hanging on there. But we go further in, and then there's this demon wearing the white robe. And the demon looked at the black guy and was just like, they made me wear it.
Demon with a conscience.
And I died. I was just like, what were they thinking?
Yeah.
And then the last one we went into was the Black Phone /
Freaky.
Yeah, thank you. And that one was great.
Did you watch those movies?
Yes.
Both of them?
Yes.
I loved Freaky. Freaky was great. I like the Black Phone too, but
they were both good. Black Phone had some really creepy things in it, and Freaky just had some really awesome grotesque scenes.
Freaky, that movie with Jamie Lee Curtis?
It's the same concept, yes.
But yeah, it's the same exact concept. So where the serial killer's soul gets stuck into a girl's body, and
you get to watch Vince Vaughn acting like a teenage girl for half the movie. It's fantastic.
So you said it's a movie about a serial killer that got stuck in a girl.
Yeah, that sounds weird when you say it.
Yeah, it sounds
yeah. When you slow down like that, that's I don't.
I think everybody gets some context. Josh,
I think I've been listening to too many true crime podcasts.
Is there such a thing as too many?
Got stuck in a lady and
like as long as you're not taking notes.
Who says I'm not taking notes? I mean, what?
Weird.
But there were some really cool costumes. Like they had some really those tall, scary dudes walking down the.
Oh, and the scare zones.
Yeah, the scare zones. I didn't feel like I feel like the first year I went with you guys back in 2019. Like those scare zones were like on point. These ones are now like they just have people like just walking down the street, not jumping out of anything to like scare you.
Oh,
yeah. I think the whole planet's kind of like.
It's hard to scare us now.
I'll tell you what, though, Jake.
Like even the ghosts are like, I'm too depressed to do this.
Yeah, there's nothing happening on Ghost Hunter shows anymore. They just gave up the ghost.
Like if they want to scare me, they need to chase me down the street holding my rent due check.
I'll give you a pro tip, Jake.
Okay.
You can't bring in any food or drink for horror nights.
Okay, I know this.
Well, I didn't. I had a backpack full of bottled water, and they were like, "No, sir."
Oh, like
and I was like, "Okay, well, I don't want to walk all the way back to my hotel, so here, you keep it."
The whole backpack?
Well, no, the water. It was like $5 worth of water is all. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, like my whole plan for this year is like eating the food and beverages there.
Yeah,
so,
and they have a lot of good eats.
Yeah. Like last year, the only thing I got was chili cheese fries, and they were good.
But that's all. That's my report, boys.
Somebody went to Halloween Horror Nights,
and it was fun. It was super fun. Next year, I might not bring my children, and I might do the VIP tour.
What's the VIP tour?
It's expensive, but it's a tour. You get to get on everything, and the tour guide talks to you about stuff. And then you get
this is for the guy jumps out.
I thought I had the great tickets where I'm walking by everybody waiting in the normal line, and I'm like, look at these peasants. And then I got stuck in the Fast Pass line one time, and then the VIP people are passing me up, and they're like, look at those peasants. I'm like, damn it, I don't want to be a peasant.
Like, wait, this isn't what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Yeah. But other than that, it was fun. But I do have to go tuck Calvin in for bed, and I'm sorry.
All right, well, Tim, thanks for your report. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I have to go tuck Calvin in.
Okay. You gonna leave your camera on, or is this gonna be weird?
Love you.
I guess that answers that. He did not leave his camera on.
Ryan said that's the Fraser Crane experience. Hey, Ryan, there's another slot open on the show. The invite is still in your email. Anyway, Josh, I have something to talk about.
Okay.
But here's the thing. It's kind of we talk about it every year at this time, but it bears repeating. So, man, I really wish I had it queued up as I started talking.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I've been drunk for like 4 years, dude.
Oh, this is going to be new for you.
Maybe. I don't
know. Ryan's here.
What up, dudes?
You're the new Tim.
Well, that's very hotel accommodations to fit, but I'll try.
Can we call you Stunt Tim?
Call me Stunt Tim.
Get him in here.
Califo Tim.
Califo, like spelled Faux.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, this is so half-assed. I'm not stopping playing games. I'm still playing.
Oh, that's fine.
Like,
So-
it should be noted, this is still happening. But
Oh, I remember the worst Halloween candies.
Yeah, but someone made an infographic of the worst Halloween candies. We're going to go through this real quick. So, every year, first of all, we go to bat for candy corn. Ryan, what are your thoughts on candy corn?
it can go to hell.
So I like
Get the hell
black
off my
licorice.
show. No, just kidding, Ryan. Stay. What, Josh?
I like black licorice.
No, nobody likes black licorice.
No,
what are you?
I do.
Are you Dutch?
I don't think so.
I'll have to check.
There's only one of me.
I bet the Dutch love black licorice.
They like ovens.
No, black licorice can also go to hell. Actually, looking down this list,
like,
as an
What the
adult,
fuck
they
is
can all go to
Mary
hell.
Jane? What the fuck's a Mary Jane?
Well,
Aren't those shoes?
I know you went to an addiction thing today, Josh, but
Yeah.
Mary Jane can mean multiple things to multiple people.
Well, okay. In this case, what's Mary Jane? Is that those little honey flavored candies?
I think so, but you can't read it on this screen. But see the little fine print above the Mary Jane title?
Uh-huh.
Is that the one with a ninja on it?
I mean, the ninja is not part of the Mary Jane label, but under the ninja it says produced with genetic engineering.
You know what? I'll take it.
I love how you were skeptical until you heard there's genetic on near. You're like, yeah, okay, cool. As long as none of that natural shit.
Jillian says, I like more than half of these candies. Mary Jane's and Good and Plenty are great. And Smarties, what the damn hell? Hold on.
Yeah, I like Smarties.
Okay.
Circus peanuts are fucking disgusting.
Yeah, circuit peanuts are there's absolutely no defending that. Smarties were great when we were like getting Halloween candy in like elementary school.
Yeah,
And crushing them up and snorting them.
Yeah, exactly. Our mini Coke habit.
And this is why Josh goes to his addiction class. It's all coming together. We just had a breakthrough, you guys. Josh, you get a gold star for today. But hold on.
Yay!
What flavor is Good and Plenty?
Yes.
Isn't it like it's from the box of
I
it?
thought
It
they
looks
were.
like, it looks like mild. What was the Red Hots? Mild Red Hots is what it looks like.
I thought they were black licorice flavor.
I thought they were black licorice flavored too. Jillian. Okay.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. They're candy coated licorice.
Yeah.
So number 10 and number 9 are the same. NECA wafers. NECA wafers are just big Smarties.
No, they're not. They taste like fucking shit, dude. It's like chalky Smarties. It's like Tums without fixing your tummy.
So
I'm so glad you
chalk.
said tummy. It's Tums without the benefits.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just chalk. It's gross. It's fucking gross.
I mean,
But that's what Smarties are.
No, they're not. They have flavor.
the flavor is Tang.
That is generous to call that flavor. That's like saying LaCroix has flavor.
LaCroix does have flavor. That's why there's flavors of LaCroix.
No, LaCroix,
Buy the
flavors that they call-
unflavored. Buy the motherfucking unflavored LaCroix and then compare it to the flavored LaCroix.
Buddy, LaCroix flavor, like not flavored, is the same as LaCroix flavored. It just wasn't sitting next to a lemon in a heated room. That's all it is.
Are you one of those guys that thinks LaCroix fucking tastes like TV static?
Yes.
Look, would I have said that before you said that? No. Do I agree with you? Yes.
LaCroix tastes like they dissolved one Skittle in the cup next to it.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Like they thought real hard about a lemon when they made this LaCroix, but they did not put anything in it.
Someone just yelling the word lemon from the next room.
Yes, exactly.
How do you guys put lemon in things?
I squeeze a lemon into it. I don't think the word lemon and then just go at it.
Hey, you know what? That works for classified documents.
All right, fine. Then recall all of my LaCroix. Have the
Misfit-
IRS and the FBI come get my LaCroix, and then we'll call it even.
Misfit
All right.
Slime chimed in and said, the only thing edible here is Tootsie Rolls, maybe candy corn.
I think candy corn is edible. I'm not going to say it's inedible. I'm just going to say it is awful.
I love candy corn.
You know what this list is missing? Gummy covered chocolate pears.
Well, hold on. I feel like you could stretch it. What if you shoved a Tootsie Roll into one of those wax cola bottles? First, hold on. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. What? Guys, I've never had a wax cola bottle. I've seen them. I don't know what they actually are.
They are good. Like, okay, here's the thing. Are they good like Reese's or Kit Kats or anything like normal? No. Are they good for like, I'm never going to recommend this to people? Yes. That's how good wax bottles are. Is you're like, oh, I won't tell anyone about this, but it was fun.
Look, I might have a stupid question. Do you eat the bottle?
Yeah. So the idea is that the gummy is shaped like the bottle, but it tastes like whatever the bottle is supposed to represent. So like Barks Root Beer, Dr. Pepper, it tastes like that.
Wouldn't it just taste like wax?
You're really hung up on the word wax there, buddy. You're not eating wax.
I mean, most of the candy in here.
Like,
Wait, hold on. First of all, Jillian's chiming in a lot. Hold on. She said, I don't consider any of these candies Halloween candy except Tootsie Rolls and Smarties, but they're all those risque wrappers. And then she said, wax cola bottles don't taste good, but they're fun.
Yes.
I chew the bottle. It's wax, though, so don't eat it. But Ryan said eat it.
Okay, here's the thing. I might be thinking of something different, but there is a gummy that is shaped like a soda bottle. That's what I'm referring to.
Yeah. That's the Harbo's.
The Haribo Colas.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I'm standing by. I have no idea what a wax bottle is. That sounds fucked up.
So that was a perfect 180. You know what? 10 points for you.
Well, look, when you're losing the room, you just pull out your fake FBI badge.
That's the second time this has been brought up tonight.
Buddy, I'm in Georgia, so if you think that's the 10th time that's been brought up in this hour, you're wrong.
Oh God, that was I laughed so hard.
Yeah, we're crying a little bit because we're like, he can't win. Can he? I think there was post and pre 2016 denial. Like before 2016, no, this guy doesn't have a chance. And afterwards, we're like, oh God damn, he's gonna win, isn't he?
Well, I've done my part. I just got to drop it in a mailbox tomorrow.
So you have not done your part at all.
I put my little marks on the paper.
That does nothing until you put it
on the paper.
Holy shit!
I said I just got to drop it in the mailbox tomorrow.
Right. So tomorrow, let us know that you've done your part.
Okay.
Not tonight, because
I've done my part and I plan to do my part.
Same you're just thinking about declassifying or thinking about voting.
Also, if you guys ever want
that makes the vote legal.
If you guys ever want to have a podcast episode while I'm playing video games, please let me know because I'm playing the best I've ever played.
Hey, Ryan, right now, do you want to do a podcast while you're playing video games?
Hold on. I'm actually playing a video game while I'm on a podcast right now, so I can't double task.
Oh, shit.
Or quadruple, whatever.
Okay, I want to back this up to Tootsie Rolls. I don't hate Tootsie Rolls, but are they just chocolate taffy?
I don't know what the fuck they are.
They're chocolate taffy? Yeah, chocolate taffy that I think were whiffed past an open barrel of Hershey's syrup.
Just past it.
Just right past it to where it smells a little different than taffy. But it's just that.
They shipped the containers through Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, yes.
And popped the tops off as it went through.
Exactly. Also, can we just bring up the fact that what everyone's thinking here? This list of candies was made by an 8-year-old narc. This is not even remotely on my list of Halloween candies as an adult.
You mean for worse?
Yeah. This is like my grandma fucking bought the Necco wafers daily.
Okay.
Hold on. This list does include my number one worst.
Yes, no, I agree. But what I'm trying to say is that this is bottom of the barrel. That's like me saying the top 10 most inedible foods. 1, syringes. Like, yeah, you shouldn't fucking eat it. That's a given. But I'm talking about the food that I have had that I wouldn't have again. And this isn't it. Like,
I've accidentally eaten the peanut butter kisses before.
Yeah, Jillian says nobody has actually eaten the peanut butter kisses things, right?
Yeah, I have on accident. I thought it was a saltwater taffy.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like the things that every grandmother has in their bag.
Like, if you have to dress up your candy as something else just to trick people into eating it, friend.
Dude, number 4 is literally called wax soda bottles. Like, what the hell are you talking about? That's the exact definition of what you just said.
No, I'm talking about the peanut butter kisses dressed up like saltwater taffy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. And good and plenty is just a lie. Sorry, Jillian.
It is neither good nor plenty.
Well, I mean, that particular bag looks plenty, but might be.
I'll fucking die on this hill. Black licorice is delicious.
I'll die on this.
Black licorice tastes like Jägermeister.
Someone's like, I think that we should have rights as human beings. And you're like, well, I think black licorice is good.
Well, he has my vote.
Quirks.
So, one at a time. Ryan, what would you put on this list?
That isn't represented on the list?
Yeah, that's not already on here.
I personally think that Skittles as a candy is an abomination. Like, is it good on its own? Yes. But if we're talking about Halloween candy and you don't give me chocolate, you can get the hell out of here. Skittles is on the list.
I'm going to be honest. As a child, I really liked Skittles.
They're
I feel like
fine.
as an adult, I don't have time for Skittles.
No,
I
don't.
I like putting Skittles in M&M jars and shaking them up.
You're a monster.
Yeah, no, you need to go. You need to. If you haven't been in an addiction class yet, you should go to one.
I'm going to call your counselor. What's his name? Satan?
Did he drink? Worse. He's mixing Skittles with M&Ms.
And he put Reese's Pieces in there too.
He's like, my God, it's the worst case I've ever seen.
Oh, Misfit Slime said, unfortunately, it is plenty. About the good and plenty.
Oh, no.
But I agree with Skittles. Josh, what would you add to this list?
God, I just had it. Your fucking idiocracy just blanked my mind.
Don't blame this on me. Ryan was talking.
Did.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, blame it on me.
What was yours, Ryan?
Skittles.
Skittles.
Oh, that wasn't mine.
Was it?
Circle back around. Hopefully, I'll remember. Fuck.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bring up this one. There we go.
Oh, come on. Okay. Before I talk about this, I need you to confirm for me. Is this real?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Okay, I was about to say. But
I wish
again,
it was. That'd be
post 2016 denial, right? Before 2016, I would have been like, stop showing me made up shit. Now I'm like, maybe they did it. I don't know.
I mean, they have single chips that kill you. Why not just prepackage a ravioli?
No, okay. If it's Reese's Italian, though, is this just ravioli or is there peanut butter inside? That's my question.
It's peanut butter flavored feta cheese.
You know what's fucked up is I actually had a thought in my head of like, well, maybe peanut or feta cheese flavored peanut butter would be better.
No. Bad, Ryan.
I remember what mine was now.
Okay, back to the real list. What was it?
It was those gummy coated chocolate bears.
Hey, you know what? Fuck you.
You know what? Actually, thank you, Jake. That's my exact thought process behind Skittles. Is Skittles fine? Am I going to eat it? Yes. But if I open my Halloween bag of candy from trick-or-treating and I see Skittles in there, my first thought is, man, fuck you.
Oh, no. Around this neighborhood, when I take the kids trick-or-treating, they get 3, maybe 4 Jesus pamphlets.
Well, that's Florida for you.
And that's that.
Don't live in
I live in Georgia.
Just seeing if anyone's paying attention.
But one of them is a Jesus pamphlet about how bad Halloween is.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Seriously, if you get one this year, will you save it and we read it on the not next episode, but the episode after?
Sure.
Yes. Like, pick out the best, most entertaining one.
I hope I get a Jesus Ween pamphlet.
I like how you're
crazy.
talking about it like it's a fucking trading card.
Do you have Jesus Wayne? Go fish.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm in Utah, like Mormon Central, and they're like, yeah, Halloween, heck yes.
Specifically heck though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't say hell.
We're not pieces of shoot over here, okay?
Well, hold on. Of course you guys celebrate Halloween because your state mascot is a blue ox. What the hell is that thing?
A blue ox?
It's a beehive.
What's that thing that you two are obsessed with? It's like a statue, a blue horse or some shit.
Oh,
That's
Lucifer.
Denver
That's in
Airport.
Denver.
Lucifer.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with Lucifer.
Yeah.
He is-
Lucifer's. Isn't that his official name?
No, it's Blue Mustang. I did a whole video on it. You can find it on YouTube under What the Heck is Jake Talking About?
You're welcome for the plug.
Thanks, Ryan.
The plug segue, at least.
That was it. That was the whole plug.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, no, that's Colorado. Something I would add to this list, and then we'll wrap this up, is damn Mike and Ike's.
Oh yeah, but who's handing out Mike and Ike's in the year 2022?
My mom.
Really?
Sorry, Mom. I called you out. I apologize, but
Oh, like she listens to us.
Yeah, her whole
Just-
group of friends is listening right now.
clutching their pearls. Oh my heck! First of all, Mike and Ike's are the shitty version of shitty jelly beans.
Yeah.
Like they can't even get bean shaped. They're shaped like Good and Plenty's.
Well, I feel like the majority of candies you can like rationale why they're called that. Like God forbid that they're called wax cola bottles. I mean, they're wax cola bottles. Got it. But I mean, come on, Mike and Ike's. What the fuck?
Yeah. Like candy corn makes sense.
It's candy versions of corn. Got it.
Did you know you could buy candy corn on the cob?
Is it like a nougat center?
It's probably fucking corn cob cinder. It's probably wood.
Oh, well, then I'm not interested anymore.
Wood? Why would they put wood in the middle of an edible treat?
I don't know. Give it to beavers?
Because it's produced with genetic engineering. Full circle. All right, guys, we got to wrap this show up. So, but
Why
remember,
is Mary Jane's produced with genetic engineering? I mean,
Okay, you got to
It
specify
used to
what kind of
be-
conversation we're having here because I can answer that in two different ways.
the candy,
Oh, never mind. I can't.
I was talking about the shoes.
the character from the Scooby-Doo movie.
Look, Isla Fisher was doing her best, okay?
I love that movie, man.
Oh, speaking of which, Velma is Hawkeye's wife. In the
Yeah.
movies. I just
we talked
found
about
that
this when
out.
you were drunk.
Oh,
Do we have to
Yeah.
replay the last 10 years? My hell.
I gotta rewatch
Whoa,
most of the
Jake.
Marvel.
Everything.
My heck?
Man, I just
Sorry,
heard
Ryan.
I just heard an entire population gasp.
I hear sirens in the distance.
Then
what the
let's-
hell were we talking about?
There it is again.
All right. What the heck?
Those are the words that the knights who say Nephi can't hear.
What the heck was Jake talking about? Thanks for the plug. No problem. Anyway.
All right.
Hey, speaking of plugs, Ryan, I'm so glad you're here. because I'm gonna plug the shit out of your band's album.
Oh, dude, thank you.
Like, Ryan, I can't tell you how many times I've listened to this damn thing. It's so good.
Like the whole thing, or just senior year?
No, the whole thing. Every song. There is not a bad song on this album.
Man, thank you. It's you're really gonna make me die on this, aren't you? On this game. It was a really long process. It took us like 3 fucking years to release this thing. It's just surreal that it's out, honestly. We played it live about like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I watched it on Instagram. You guys
Dude,
did great.
Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun, and it's kind of just, again, surreal that it's even out right now. But we've gotten really good word about it, and everyone really likes it. You really like it, which as a musician goes a long way. Like That's those are the people I'm trying to impress. So that's dope. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. So for everyone who's uninitiated, The Hearsay, you can find us on pretty much all socials, The Hearsay ATL, and on Spotify, Apple Music, everything. You can find us. The album is called Be There Next Someday, and we just released it about 2 weeks ago. So definitely check that out. That's pretty much all I have going on right now.
I've also recommended it to a number of people. Every single one, they're like, "This is really good." I was like, "Yeah, I'm friends with the drummer."
Yeah, you gotta throw that in there. They're like, how the hell did you come across good music, Jake? This is wild.
Yeah, like they listen to what I listen to. They're like, no, but like, not only did you produce or help produce a fantastic album, you're giving me street cred, and it's awesome.
Well, look, I'm just glad I have street cred, so I'm happy to give you a little bit of what I have.
Like, yeah, like he was on our podcast. We begged him, and he actually came on. It was amazing.
They're like, this guy was on your podcast?
Yeah, this dude.
Multiple times.
Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I'm really glad that you like it. Josh, your silence is deafening.
I didn't know you had an album.
Hey, that's okay. Neither did the rest of the world.
He was drunk at the time.
Wait, well, I've been sober for 107 days.
It's been out.
Oh, well, the album hasn't been out that long, so you're fine.
So wait, it's on Apple Music too, right?
Yeah, it's on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud. Literally, I know this is the phrase everyone says, but literally wherever you get your music.
Yeah. What? Okay, that's your take. What's the band?
The Hearsay.
The Hearsay.
And it's cool because
okay, what's the band though?
Oh my god.
Who?
By the way, whenever the Johnny Depp trial came out and the word hearsay went around, we had such bad publicity. Because like whenever we played a show, people were like, "Oh, Johnny Depp." We're like, he didn't invent that fucking word.
Hey Ryan, the guy in this picture looks just like you.
It's weird, right? I have a brother and he's not in that band.
I have to know, Ryan, how tall are you?
I'm pretty tall.
Yeah, because like in the band photo, you tower over them.
Yeah, so I am 6'5".
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm pretty tall.
Nice. Like I'm sure people
to show you like that made sense.
Like I'm sure people like tell you that you're tall. I bet you're sick of hearing it. But when I say it's more of a compliment, like good job.
Man, I've tried. I've really tried to be as tall as possible, and I'm glad it's been paying off.
Like I tried. I'm kind of there. I'm 5'10", so
I gave up.
You're on your way.
Yeah.
You're on your way. I mean, that's not too bad. You know what? Don't stop, buddy. Just keep going.
Stopped like 15 years ago.
Well, see,
I just need someone to poke me in my pituitary gland.
Oh.
Well, that's why Jake's in prison right now.
This isn't a prison. It feels like one though.
Do you ever leave that room?
No.
Prison.
Fun fact about this room. Another quick peek behind the scenes. This was my bedroom, but I've decided that I'm just going to put my bed in my studio. It's the same room, but I treat it differently now. Because I'm not doing bedroom things.
Do you sleep?
No. Well, yeah, but that's what the bed's for. But like, I'm over here creating content, you guys.
Yeah, I don't want to know about what kind of content you create in bed, but that's cool.
No, right here. Bed's over there. Damn it, this isn't making sense.
It's a solo album.
Guys, we have to stop the show. Hey. Listen to the hearsay. Check out what the heck is Jake talking about, and never mind all my other side projects. You can find Josh right here on this very show. Stay tuned next week. We're doing 2 weeks in a row. Next week is part 2. We're gonna have some very special guests. It's gonna be fantastic. We have some very guests.
They are guests.
They're absolutely guests. And unlike Ryan, they were not invited. They will just show up.
Well, to be fair, you're very lucky that I didn't have this link before, because otherwise I probably would have just showed up.
I sent it to you at the beginning.
Yeah, but if I didn't have it.
Look, I don't want to spoil anything, but that's how Jordan ended up on this show. Just kept clicking that link and then he never left. And we love him for it.
Yeah, he's totally got Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, guys, he claims that we're keeping him hostage. He loves it. He freaking heck loves it here.
Look, I've seen you on Netflix, all right? I know what this is.
I haven't been on Netflix, sir.
No, that was Dahmer.
Oh.
Honestly, there's not a huge difference between the two.
Oh, also, you can find Jordan's YouTube channel in the description. He has fantastic content. I love his toy videos. So between the 4 of us, also, you go to Arizona and find Tim. Just find him. Freak him out. Freak him the heck out.
Some say he's still tucking his kids in bed.
Yeah, how long does that take?
About this long.
Oh,
we should end it before he comes back.
okay. Guys, we're going to end the show.